throughout maritime history. Shipbuilders have pushed the limits of design and engineering to create awe-inspiring sailing vessels. Large sailing ships combine vast size with elegance, powered not by engines, but by the timeless force of the wind. Here are the top 10 largest and longest sailing vessels ever constructed in history. Number 10. The Royal Clipper. This is a modern, 5-masted, full-rigged sailing ship launched in 2000. It has a length of 135 meters and a gross tonnage of 4,425 GRT. Her vast sail area of approximately 5,200 square meters makes her the largest square-rigged ship in active service today. The Royal Clipper can accommodate up to 227 passengers and 106 crew members. She was inspired by the legendary German ship Preussen and built to blend luxury cruising with traditional sailing. Her 5 masts carry 42 sails, allowing her to reach speeds of up to 70 knots under favorable wind. The ship serves primarily as a luxury cruise vessel in the Caribbean and the Mediterranean. Number 9. The Wyoming. The Wyoming was an American 6-masted wooden schooner launched in 1909 by the Percy and Small Shipyard in Bath, Maine. Measuring 140 meters for 50 feet in overall length, she displaced about 10,000 tons and had a tonnage of 3,730 GRT. She was the largest wooden ship ever built, constructed with massive timbers and reinforced with steel bracing to handle the immense stress. The vessel was primarily for hauling coal along the U.S. East Coast. Her sail area exceeded 3,700 square meters, enabling her to move heavy cargo efficiently under favorable winds. Despite her size, she required only a crew of 13 to operate. Tragically, Wyoming sank in 1942 during a storm off Massachusetts, taking all hands with her. Number 8. The Thomas W. Lawson. She was a 7-masted steel schooner launched in 1902 by the Fall River Ship and Engine Company in Quincy, Massachusetts. At 145 meters in length and 13,860 tons displacement, she was the only 7-masted sailing vessel ever constructed. Her gross tonnage stood at 5,218 GRT, and she carried over 4,330 square meters of sail. She represented the pinnacle of schooner design before steamships fully dominated global trade. She could carry up to 58,000 barrels of oil or 11,000 tons of coal and operated with a crew of just 18. In 1907, she tragically sank off the Isles of Scilly during a storm, resulting in a major oil spill. Number 7. The R.C. Rickmers. The R.C. Rickmers was a 5-masted steel bark launched in 1906 by the Rickmers shipyard in Bremerhaven, Germany. Measuring 146 meters in length and displacing 11,360 tons, she had a gross tonnage of 5,548 GRT. Her impressive sail area of roughly 5,500 square meters made her one of the fastest and largest cargo-carrying sailing ships of her time. The vessel primarily transported rice, coal, and other bulk goods between Europe and Asia. She could carry over 9,000 tons of cargo and operated with a crew of around 45. Her design reflected Germany's expertise in steel-hulled sailing construction during the early 20th century. Today, she is remembered as one of the last great commercial windjammers before the age of steam fully took over. Number 6. The France II. She was a 5-masted steel-hull bark launched in 1912 from the chantiers at Atliers shipyard in Bordeaux, France. She measured 146.5 meters in length, displacing 10,710 tons and a gross tonnage of 5,633 GRT with a sail area of 6,350 square meters. She was among the most powerful sailing cargo ships ever built. France II could carry up to 7,300 tons of nickel ore from New Caledonia to Europe. Her crew numbered about 40 men, and her voyages were among the longest commercial sailing runs of her era. Tragically, she was wrecked on the reefs of New Caledonia in 1922. At number 5, the Preussen. The Preussen was a 5-masted, full-rigged ship commissioned in 1902 by Josti Tecklenburg shipyard in Germany. With a length of 147 meters, a displacement of 11,330 tons, and a gross tonnage of 5,081 GRT, she was a marvel of German engineering. Her sail area exceeded 6,806 square meters, making her the only ship ever to carry 6 square sails on each of her 5 masts. The Preussen served primarily in the nitrate trade between Chile and Europe, capable of speeds exceeding 20 knots under sail. She could carry over 8,000 tons of cargo and was operated by a crew of around 42 men. In 1910, she was seriously damaged after a collision with a steamer Brighton in the English Channel. Number 4, the SV Golden Horizon. She is a modern 5-masted bark-rigged tall ship launched in 2017, modeled after the 1911 France II. She measures 162.2 meters in length with a tonnage of 8,770 GRT. Her sail area of approximately 6,300 square meters allows her to cruise at speeds of up to 16 knots under wind power alone. Designed by Zygmunt Klorin and built in Croatia, she operates as a luxury sailing cruise ship. The ship can accommodate up to 272 passengers and 159 crew members. Her hybrid propulsion system also allows for sustainable sailing with minimal emissions. Golden Horizon is currently the largest square-rigged sailing ship ever built. She embodies a modern rebirth of grand sailing travel with 21st century luxury and green technology. Number 3. The MSY Wind Surf. She is a 5-masted staysail launched in 1989 and rebuilt in 1998. She measures 187 meters in length with a gross tonnage of 14,745 GRT, making her one of the largest sailing cruise ships afloat. She carries 2,400 square meters of computer-controlled sails. Built originally as Club Med 1, she now operates under Windstar's cruisers as a luxury passenger ship. The vessel can accommodate up to 386 guests and 214 crew, offering intimate sailing experiences with modern amenities. Her sails are hydraulically operated, allowing near-automatic sail deployment. Despite her massive size, she retains a true sailing capability and can travel at over 10 knots under wind power. At number 2, the Club Med 2. She is a French-built 5-masted staysail schooner launched in 1992 designed for luxury cruising. She measures 194 meters in length, has a gross tonnage of 14,983 GRT. Her sail area is about 2,400 square meters, supported by fully automated, computer-controlled masts. The vessel can host up to 386 passengers and 214 crew members. Her dual diesel, electric, and sail propulsion systems allow for eco-friendly operation with reduced fuel consumption. Club Med 2 primarily sails in the Caribbean and Mediterranean, offering high-end accommodations and entertainment. She remains one of the most advanced motor sailing ships ever constructed, combining wind power with modern luxury. Number 1, the SS Great Eastern. She was an iron-steamed and sail hybrid ship launched in 1858 by John Scott Russell and designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. At 211 meters in length, she displaced 32,160 tons and had a gross tonnage of 18,915 GRT, making her the largest ship in the world for 4 decades. She also had the largest set of paddle wheels in existence, equipped with 6 masts and over 4,650 square meters of sail. She combined wind power with paddle wheels and screw propeller. Originally intended for the passenger trade between Britain and Australia, she could carry 4,000 passengers and 418 crew. The Great Eastern was scrapped in 1889 but remains one of the greatest engineering marvels of the 19th century. With this, we're signing off for today, but stay tuned guys, and we'll bring you interesting videos from the world of military. Until then, bye-bye.